presented by Sprite, the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Last game for the Warriors, they pick up the W against the Sacramento Kings.
Well, we've seen prettier games out of them than that one, Clark, but it was a win just the same.
And surprising to me, Steve, was more than the win itself was how easy a win it was.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kobe and Randall at the forward spots. Clarkson is out there with Russell, and it's Hibbert in at center. The offensive rebound. Thompson outside, fires the three. That's good. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Yeah, that's a nice way for his team to get started.
Yeah, really nice start for his team to get out in front here.
Well, when Harrison Barnes first stepped onto the scene, it was in the middle of the Warriors' 2013 playoff run. But he didn't exactly build upon that streak as people were hoping for last year. The playing time just wasn't there.
Golden State's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Barnes screen on Russell. Curry kicks to Green. There's the feed to Bogut. Just 5 on the clock. Curry with a wide open look. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
And I remember that run for Barnes. He would play as a stretch four and looked unguardable at times in their series against the Nuggets and then the Spurs. Definitely was hoping for more of that this past season.
Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, and as many times as you see it, Clark, you never like to see a player have to come out of the game with an injury.
Especially when it's your own teammate. But the other guys just have to step up in the meantime to make up for his absence. Next guy up is what we say.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Now, here's Thompson. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And he really kept his head down, was drawing contact, getting himself to the line, played an aggressive game. That was a big-time help for him and his team.
And the Lakers with possession here. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Good. You know, for Barnes, it was an awkward place for him to be, and they brought in Iguodala, and he was moved to the bench. A lot of people thought that that'd be a boon for him, because he would be more focused on the offensive side of things with that second unit in particular and could really thrive.
Yeah, and the change. Role and adjusting to being the first option with the second unit, I think was overwhelming for him. And I think you have to remember Barnes is still a very young player, a lot of room for growth, very talented, very skilled, and he's going to get a lot better.
Now here is Russell. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers,
and his work on the glass. Certainly noteworthy, and he contributed in a number of ways.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Now, here is Russell. And it's Bryant in the corner. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. Russell kicks to Randall. Stolen by Thompson.
Not a very good decision with that entry pass. Not with a defender right there.
And he gets it to go.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
The Lakers trail. Outside, Russell. Plenty of space. And the shot is good. Russell's got his second basket of the game.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Thompson, a screen on Russell. 14 feet away. Livingston, that's good. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Clarkson passes to Russell. Here's Clarkson. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Clippers.
Well, he was such a presence in the lane. He had 3 blocks, but it was more than that. It was just his force. I think he altered several shots as well.
Here is Livingston. Roy Hibbert picking up that last basket. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Livingston. Thompson's got 5 points so far. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here. And neither team has been able to find an edge in this game.
Time now for an injury report. For an update on Stephen Curry's injury, let's go to Doris Burke.
Kevin, the Warriors' head athletic trainer gave me an update. It's bad news, I'm afraid. He's saying that it looks like a broken ankle, which can truly be a devastating injury. A discouraging development for this team so early in the season. We'll see what kind of impact it has on them in the long term, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. I don't know, though. I mean, one way or another, it seems to me as though it's going to be a long time before we see him back in uniform.
Yeah, such a shame, guys. You always hate to hear of any player getting injured, and this one, this does not sound good.
Here is Livingston. Outside, Green. There's the dish to Livingston. Clock at 6. The 3 from Barnes. That is Good. Barnes has got his first 3 points of the game.
Very positive opening quarter for them. The shots have been falling.
You know, the shooting percentage would be nice if it stayed right there, but that's going to be tough to do.
And again, the Lakers no good.
You know, Golden State historically has always been a dangerous offensive team, but it's really their defensive improvement that triggered their elevation into the upper echelon of the NBA now.
Green with a screen on Bryant. Back to Green. Here is Livingston, guarded by Kobe. Livingston dishes to Barnes. Randall brings the double team. Barnes can't get it to go. And the defensive improvement for Golden State has kind of been piece by piece. They've had the right strategy and motivation, certainly from the coaching staff. And obviously, Steve, a healthy Andrew Bogut has helped.
Yeah, I'm just impressed with what they've done the last couple of years in terms of their attitude, their personnel. The mindset to become more defensive-minded and a much better rebounding club as well.
Julius Randle had a great freshman season at Kentucky, amazingly consistent and dominant at times. But he still saw his stock fall a little bit. Concerns about his lack of length. He struggled at times to finish oversized. He didn't come up with a great number of steals or block shots. And the question is, will he be undersized or a defensive liability at the pro level? We'll see, but I think he's going to be a productive pro.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And Randall struggled at times to finish over length. The low rate of steals and blocks, will he be undersized or a defensive liability at the pro level? That's been the question.
I don't have the answer to that, but it's certainly a good question. I mean, teams like their bigs to do 4 things: defend the rim, space the floor, rebound, and score inside. We know Randall can handle the last 2. Time will tell if he can get things done in the former 2.
Now, here's Thompson after the miss from Andre Iguodala. And that one's good. Barnes.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper, and that was the key to that play.
Lakers trail by 6. And Bryant kicks to Clarkson. Back to Bryant. Williams against Thompson. Williams attacking. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
Now, here's Spates. Iguodala left side. To the paint. Livingston kicks to Barnes. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. 7 points for Barnes.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Here's Clarkson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here is Livingston. Iguodala kicks to Barnes. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
And he knocks down the first one. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Klay Thompson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
The Lakers last season, and this is a remarkable factoid here, folks, that was only the 6th time in franchise history, going all the way back to the 40s, that the Lakers have missed the playoffs. Obviously, the Lakers fans are not accustomed to missing the postseason.
Now, here's Spates. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change, and he gets it to go.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, is one of those shots that always just look so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth, singular motion. Sweet.
Here's Williams. Here's Clarkson. And again, the Lakers no good. And for the Lakers last season, Steve, with the departure of Dwight Howard, you knew the team on paper had less talent, but the hope was that the chemistry would improve.
And I thought it did. The chemistry was good. Kevin, they just didn't have enough talent. And when Kobe and Nash went down, it didn't matter who was out there, who was coaching. You know, it was just going to be a situation where they were not going to be able to win enough games.
Here's Barnes. Rebounded by the Lakers. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Well, they probably should have abandoned the three-point shot in that game because their percentage was terrible. You know, but they kept firing away from long range.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I thought that was one of the things that doomed them. I mean, you can't stick with something if it's not working for you.
Feeds to Livingston. Over to the wing. Releases. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Livingston. 9 points for Barnes.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
Now here's Kobe. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers. Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
There's the screen. Iguodala outside to the inside. Low block shot. Barnes can't get it to go. And we reached the end of the first quarter. The Warriors on top. They lead by 8. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California.
Coming up next Thursday night, November.
Reach out, touch faith.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
A lot of hard work being put in on the glass. This is a very physical team. They're doing a nice job in the paint.
Yeah, and I think they're doing a good job gang rebounding too, Steve. Everybody's boxing out down there.
Down low, it's Green and Bogut. Livingston is out there with Barbosa, and it's Iguodala in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The Lakers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, basically a middle-of-the-road type free throw shooting team, about 76% a year ago.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, you know, last season the Lakers found themselves in a position they are not quite accustomed to. Last in the Western Conference, a nightmare season for the storied franchise.
Green with a screen on Brown. Back to Green. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Green's got 5.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Outside, Russell. On the wing, Williams. Left side, Williams. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. For Harrison Barnes, it's been a lifelong goal to play in the NBA. Back in high school in Iowa, to raise travel money for tournaments, Barnes, his mother, and his sister would go to Iowa State Cyclones games and collect recyclables. Barnes said, "You learn from those times. They build something in you. I know what it took for me to get here." Kevin sounds like some character.
And his hard work continues, Doris. Thank you. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Well, guys, as we know, there were some low points for the Lakers along the way, losing to the Clippers by about 50 points, which turned out to be the biggest loss in the history of the franchise.
And Kobe looked visibly distraught after that loss. I mean, it still had a backhanded compliment to say about it when he said, well, now I know what it feels like to be a Clipper fan all these years. You got to love Kobe, always with a way with words.
Here's Iguodala. Roy Hibbert picking up that last basket. Green with a screen for Iguodala. Thompson in the corner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got his third basket of the night.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now, here is Russell. Here's Henry. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight. Warriors leading by 8. Iguodala outside. Kicks to Thompson. Iguodala with it. Picked up by Brown. Thompson inside the line. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
7 seconds. 7.
5 to shoot. Goes up to the stripe. And that one's good. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Barbosa against Russell. Passes it to Hibbert. Brown wide open. He fires. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Iguodala, the pass to Green. In low to Bogut. Out to Thompson. And it's Golden State with another. And here is Los Angeles now. 9-point game.
People knew that he could shoot the ball coming out of college, but I don't think teams knew that Klay Thompson would develop into the dead-eye shooter that he's become. He is a flat-out laser, and he can go to get into zones where he just doesn't miss, whether he's open or well-guarded.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Lakers trail by 11. Outside, Russell. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Now, here's Green. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here's Barbosa. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
The drive by Russell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
Hibbert dishes to Randall. And yes, sir, that one drops. Randall's got 4 this quarter.
Those are the... kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, it's been 4 years now since the new ownership group took over in Golden State, and I think they've got to be proud of how they've turned this organization around in a short time. 2 straight trips to the playoffs. That actually equaled their total over the previous 20 seasons.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Kobe's checked in for Henry. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. Green kicks to Barbosa. Thompson sets the pick for Barbosa. Bogut with the screen on Kobe. Barbosa gets the bucket. And the Warrior ownership group bought the team for a then-record $450 million back in 2010. But the team was recently valued, Steve, at $800 million.
Well, some of that is winning. Some of that is the new CBA. But regardless, I mean, they've doubled their season ticket base to over 14,000. And they've actually cut it off there. There's a waiting list now to buy season tickets.
Now here's Iguodala. Following the miss by Julius Randle, Iguodala kicks to Barbosa. Green passes to Barbosa. Three-pointer. Cannot hit. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
Well, these are a pair of conference rivals that are going to be very familiar with each other by the end of the season. You know, this is just the first of 4 games they'll see each other.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Starting out this series, Clark, they're just, getting a feel for each other, feeling out this year's roster.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You know, in the early season, you do a little scouting. This is where you get your bearings and kind of figure out what you need to do to beat those guys. I love these rivalries.
That free throw missing. And the Warriors with some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. And the Lakers also making a change. Blacks checked in for Randle. Lakers trail by 12. Here's Clarkson. Hibbert with the screen. Clarkson passes to Kobe. Offensive rebound. Another shot. And Hibbert lays it up and in. Hibbert's got 8 points.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Here's Barbosa. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Clarkson. He's covered by Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Bryant.
And the field goal percentage now up over 50%, so the offense coming around.
Yeah, Steve, I think that's a good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gates, but looking to regain some ground right now.
Now, here is Barbosa. He has 7. Good.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Kobe passes to Black. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. The 4th spot held by the Lakers.
Well, I thought this team last season was a team that had some beautiful dimes. I mean, they would spread the floor with their ball movement and spacing and player movement. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Passes leading to baskets.
Shaun Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. And he can't hit the second.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
Thompson dishes to Livingston. Spates kicks to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Great tee that time from Hibbert.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Brown wide open. He fires. Connects from 3-point range. Brown's got 6 here in this quarter. Warriors leading by 6. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. And the Lakers call time here.
Shaun Livingston last season played really well for the Nets. He backed up Deron Williams, who was dealing with injuries, and also started for much of the year, helping keep the team afloat.
Something that I just ain't on, especially when I'm 20s spinning like windmills and the ice 32 below my
And Los Angeles with some changes. Randall's checked in for Hibbert. And it's Russell in for Clarkson.
Last year's Warriors and where they ranked in the NBA. A chance to check that out now, Kevin. 4th in three-point field goal percentage. 4th in opponent field goal percentage. And they also showed up in the top 5 in team rebounds. That means everybody's doing their job on the board. This is a very strong rebounding team.
And how about the spacing that we saw from this team last year, Clark? You mentioned the three-point shooting in the top 5 in terms of field goal percentage from long range. And I think it was a direct result of great unselfish play. And it helps when you can employ that inside-out game. Attack a team in the paint and then kick it out for that three-point shot.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Here's Spates. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that.
And Livingston at 6'7", possesses rare size for the point guard spot. He uses his length defensively. He's able to play off his man and still has the ability to challenge shots and contest shots. So he's a smart, talented basketball player.
Here is Livingston. And 1:01 left now here in the second. Spates kicks to Barnes. Dishes to Green. There's the pass to Thompson. He feeds it to Livingston. Tries again, and the layup is good. Livingston's got 6. Lakers trail by 11. Outside, Russell. Pass to Black. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
So it's the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Thompson, and another basket for Golden State.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Russell passes to Black. The kick out to Brown. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And that does it for the first half of play. Warriors lead by 11. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what...
And as we welcome you back. We begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, he was on a mission there in the first half, just trying to get into the lane every time possible.
Aggressive attacking basketball at its very best.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Kobe and Randall at the forward spots. Clarkson is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the center position. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And you go back and you look at the numbers from last season, he knocked down about 77% of his free throws.
Well, the Lakers are in another one of those transition stages, and they've not had many in the history of the franchise. But they do need to start looking for that next superstar to build the team around.
Here is Livingston. Thompson outside. Here is Livingston. Back to Thompson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, it's really hard to find a more pure, accurate shooting stroke than Klay Thompson's. I mean, every season over 40% from distance, but he's working to diversify his offensive game. You know, he's posting up and using his ball handling skills to get inside some.
That free throw good from Thompson. And Thompson worked hard on his explosiveness and finishing. He predicted, Steve, a poster dunk last season and delivered against Kyle Singler. Remember that of the Pistons?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, he's been trying to go inside more. And last year he thought, you know, he'd have to work at it to get to the line more. He only averaged about 2 free throw attempts per game for his career. So that's the next step for him to be more aggressive attacking.
Now here is Bogut, and he gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 14.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Kobe against Barnes. Misses the wing jam.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
Livingston dishes to Barnes. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. On the wing, Thompson. Misses off the left iron.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Kobe kicks to Randall. Boom! He jams it straight down. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. And they may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Here is Russell, following the score by Golden State. And he gets it to go. Russell's got 8 points.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Warriors leading by 12. Thompson, left side. Green with a screen for Thompson. He dishes it to Green. And Bogut slams it in.
You know, he may not have the elevation or the hops. He doesn't need it, though. The big fella throwing it down anyway.
He usually does save the high flying for the little guys, Clark. You're right.
You know, sometimes it looks like he's pinned to the ground, but when he gets positioned like that, he can put it down.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Golden State. Black's checked in for the Lakers. Russell passes to Clarkson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists in the game.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Now here is Barbosa. He's got 10. Pass to Barnes. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Barbosa. No good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Russell with it. He's got 8. Outside, Kobe. Russell kicks to Randall. Rebounded by Bogut.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Barbosa kicks to Thompson. Green with a screen for Thompson. And Green now, top of the key. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers trail by 12. Russell dishes to Randall. Stolen by Thompson. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle. That time. That is his first foul of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. Shot from the inbound, and he gets it to go. Iguodala's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen, and the other using it to get that separation.
It's stolen by Green. To the middle. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got his third assist on the night. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys. And all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Bass comes in for Randall, and it's Williams in for Russell. Here's Clarkson. Nailed from three-point land. Clarkson's got 9.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Iguodala outside. He kicks it to Barnes, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. Number 5, the Warriors.
Yeah, it was an impressive campaign for their big men, and I thought the whole team did a really nice job of getting bodies on people and really boxing out.
Barnes against Bryant. Fader on the way, and he gets it to go. Bryant's got his third basket of the night right there. Here's Thompson. He's got 22. The Warriors, guys, with the acquisition of Andre Iguodala, possesses one of the elite starting fives, I think, in the NBA.
Yeah, and the numbers prove that, Kevin. Their starting five was right there near the top of the league in terms of efficiency. And, you know, the big thing is just getting the bench more involved and trying to get more continuity with that second unit.
That's good. 8 points for Andrew Bogut.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
The kick out to Williams. The feed to Kobe. Lakers passing it around. Here's the screen.
Oh, look out, man!
The rim is shaken.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
And I think, you know, last season, Warriors coaching staff tried to play the starters together to help develop their chemistry. But when the bench platoon went in, the other team typically took advantage and made a big run. So as the season wore on, coaching staff went to a more blended lineup approach in an effort to keep more scoring on the floor.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Here's Clarkson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And the Warriors also making some moves to get more offense. Off the bench, very resourceful front office, and they knew that was a priority.
They'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
You know, it's no secret that the Lakers were really terrible last year. There's no other way to say it. And everything that could have gone wrong actually did. Murphy's Law on full display.
Spates checked in for Green. For a historical perspective on the Lakers, guys, last year was their worst season since they moved out to L.A. from Minnesota back in 1960.
And they vowed to get back, however, and I believe them. I mean, this isn't a franchise that has a history of being passive when it comes to improvement.
Bass's shot, good.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Now Thompson. Now the dish to Iguodala. Barnes with it. Picked up by Kobe. Here's Bogut. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Last season, Andrew Bogut was able to say that he was the healthiest he's been in years. And that might not seem like much, but it makes a huge difference for him to be at full strength.
And with Bogut feeling 100%, he had so many injuries over the years leading up to last season that it was hard for him to really find himself once again. But when he's 100%, he's really a force in the middle.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And with Bogut, as you said, I think people forget just how impactful he can be when healthy. Everyone knows that he's an amazing defender. And he's one of the top centers in the league when he's healthy.
To have a legitimate 7-footer who can move and pass the ball as well as Bogut does, that does wonders for a team at both ends of the floor. If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Out left of the wing, here's Clarkson. And the shot is long.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on, he's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Bogut kicks to Barnes. Feeds to Thompson. And stolen by Williams. Here's Clarkson. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Clarkson's got 11 points here in just the second half. Warriors leading by 7. Thompson outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Got 24 points.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Here's Clarkson. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Early on last year, the Warriors showed that they were going to be a team to make the postseason in the West. Couldn't get the home court advantage, though, and that number.
Yeah, it did. And as dangerous as their team is in the playoffs with the shooting ability they have, they're much better if they could have gotten that extra game at Oracle Arena.
Russell.
1:36 left to play here in the third. It's Thompson off the drive. Speights. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Speights has got 6 points.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish. That extra game would matter in the end. Last postseason, the Warriors lost to the Clippers in a back and forth Game 7.
Well, the Warriors expected and hoped to go farther than the first round of the playoffs, but you have to give them a lot of credit for playing the Clippers as tough as they did, considering they were down multiple centers during that series. Some really terrific numbers for P. He's got 10 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved is a thing of beauty.
The drive by Iguodala. The shot. Rebound the Lakers.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Russell passes to Hibbert. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
50 seconds left to play in the third. It's Thompson off the drive. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Thompson's got 26 points.
He's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Brown dishes to Russell. Hibbert with a screen on Thompson. Russell kicks to Hibbert. The kick out to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Shot by Kelly, no good. Warriors leading by 6. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And stolen by Russell.
And if they're smart, they will hold for the last shot.
That's got to be the objective here, Steve.
And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got rebound number 8 now on the night. No good on that last second attempt there. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Warriors ahead, leading by 6. It's the NBA.
Next Wednesday, November 5th, Kyle.
And now a brief chance to view our State Farm assist of the game. It's 1 of 7 terrific assists on the night from Russell.
And what you love about his ability to pass the ball, Kevin, is that it just seems so natural to him, so fluid. He's always in control, understanding where his teammates are and anticipating. Passing angle.
Barnes and Green, the forward tandem. Klay Thompson is out there with Iguodala. And it's Spates in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. I think for a while, Clark, teams looked at Iguodala and saw his talent and what he could do on the floor, and they want him to be a centerpiece. Now that he's been in the league this long, and as a vet, he seems almost better suited as a complementary piece.
I wouldn't disagree with that. I mean, not everybody can be the main focal point of a team. And that's no knock on Iguodala. I mean, I think he's terrific. He does a little bit of everything, does it all well. And I understand he's really a high-quality guy and teammate. And he's very much more of a playmaker than a scorer, even though he can look dominant with the ball in his hands at times.
That's good. 14 points for P.
Boy, you don't expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
The drive by Iguodala. Green passes to Iguodala. Green with a screen for Iguodala. Shoots from 12. That's good. Iguodala's got 5 points in the quarter.
And with Iguodala comfortable in his role playing as a sidekick, it makes sense because he modeled his game so closely after Pippen when he was growing up. Very much cut out of the same cloth.
The drive by Russell. There's Brown with the 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 8th assist in the game. Warriors leading by 4. Iguodala outside. Kicks it to Thompson. Back to Iguodala. That one goes. Covered.
You know, final thought here on Iguodala. The more I think about what you said about him and Pippen, they're similar in length. Their ability, their versatility defensively is a talent that I think they both have, in addition to being able to make plays for others. I think it's a reasonable comparison, actually quite apt when you look at those two guys.
Thompson dishes to Spates. Back to Thompson. Passes it to Spates. And Thompson kicks to Spates. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that was kind of clumsy looking. He was not going to get away with it. That.
He climbed all over him like he was on the ladder. I mean, that's an easy over-the-back call there.
The Lakers with the ball, trailing by 4. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
You know, that Phoenix game has a lot of attention on it.
Russell kicks to Clarkson. No good on the 3. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Now here's Iguodala. He's covered closely. Spates against Brown. 4 on the shot clock. Thompson connects on the open J. Thompson's got 28.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Here's Barnes, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
And the Lakers call time here.
Maurice Spates, a big man with a nice shooting touch. Last season, an uptick in three-point attempts for him. And that might be a good move, developing his shot outside the arc. The 3 and the way the game is played now is much more valuable than the long 2-point shot.
Blacks checked in for Los Angeles. Kobe comes in for Russell. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. He said, guys, for a team power, we're playing way too tight. We need to push the ball up the floor, get out in transition, and get those easy baskets. We can do this.
Thanks, Doris. Spates kicks to Iguodala. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound the Lakers. Kobe's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Mo Spates, a backup big for Florida during their second NCAA title in 07.
And he declared for the draft in 2008. He's taken 16th overall. He's been a solid rotation player throughout his career. You know, he could probably improve a little bit defensively. But offensively, he's got the ability to score out there, both inside and out.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they've put in on the glass.
Yeah, big margin for them in the rebounding department. They've completely dominated the boards here.
That's good.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Nice job coming off that screen. 10 points for Kobe Bryant.
This is incredible. It's been a 3-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Back to Iguodala. Outside, Green. The drive by Iguodala. And the basket good. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Now it looks like he's starting to get things going here after that scoreless first half.
Outside, Bryant for the 3. The shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Barnes. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. And now an 11-point Warrior lead. LA has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Clarkson kicks to Kobe. Clarkson passes to Randall. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 21.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the 3-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, Julius Randle, drafted out of Kentucky after 1 season. He fits that classic power forward mold. 6'9", strong, physical, great rebounder, and scores with his back to the basket.
Mogan checked in for Maurice Spates. And the Lakers also making a switch. Russell's checked in. Iguodala's drive. Terrific design on the pick play. And he lays it in. And Randall, regarded as a good outside shooter in high school, didn't really show that, though, at Kentucky.
And I think he wants to show that he can be a floor spacer at the NBA level, but it may take some time. That would really help him offensively because he is a tad undersized at the power forward spot. So being able to shoot it from the perimeter will go a long way in his development.
Iguodala dishes to Green. Inside, here's Thompson. Good work defensively by Kobe. Lakers trail by 7. Russell with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. The shot by Bryant, no good.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
It's Thompson off the drive. Bogut, that's good.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, Andrew Bogut possesses really great size and above-average athleticism, but I really think it's his basketball IQ that sets him apart. He's got outstanding instincts, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Outside, Russell. Randall, no good. Warriors leading by 9. Iguodala kicks to Barnes. Dishes it to Bogut. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. You talk about Bogut's IQ of the game. Steve, a great passer offensively.
He is. He's one of those guys who has a good feel for the game. He sets good screens. He understands angles. He's got a lot of veteran tricks about him. You know, things that maybe the referees don't catch. So a guy who can really help your team win.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Sean Livingston.
Green passes to Thompson. Tries from 16. Off the left rim and out. Lakers trail by 11. Russell kicks to Clarkson. It's hauled in by Bogut.
You know, when the shot's not there for you, you've just got to recognize it and move the ball on.
Yeah, I think he had tunnel vision right there. His only thought was to shoot it, no matter what else was going on.
Brown, he's checked in for Clarkson. Warriors leading by 11. Now, here's Thompson. And it's blocked by Brown. Outside, Russell. Right side, Bryant. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Livingston dishes to Thompson. Green, the screen. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. And Klay Thompson hits from deep. Thompson's got 33 points.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
The drive by Russell. Here's Black. That's good.
Still a close game here, though. That's surprising considering they're rarely grabbing any rebounds.
Golden State's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Green with a screen on Russell. The Lakers with the rebound.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
All going up court. And Green with the basket on the assist by Barnes. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Well, clearly we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. And I think this was an excellent all-around performance for the Warriors.
Clark, their inside game was what secured them to win tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, they had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
Well, they can chalk this win up, but things are far from settled between these two teams. They'll see each other 3 more times before the season is over.
And they say familiarity breeds contempt. As they get to know each other a little better, you imagine things will get heated up. Tonight was only chapter 1.
Here is Livingston. He's guarded by Russell. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're losing by 10. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Well, they can game plan all they want, but there's not enough time left for them to come back and win this game.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly what they think they're going to pull off here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Williams, he's checked in for Bryant. So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits.
Taking 2 shots.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
Now they're trying to extend this game, but this one's pretty much out of reach.
Yeah, at some point you've just got to concede and get ready for the next one. Stopping the clock now, I mean, is wasting everybody's time, me and yours included. We want to get out of here.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. 14 foul.
Good on the first, and that will push the lead to double digits. He hits both from the stripe.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Williams inside, covered by Barbosa. The drive by Russell. Can't connect from short range. Here is Livingston. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Andre, a new team, a fresh start, and in front of...